Have you ever tried to do a full squat and felt stuck, like your body just wouldn't go down any further? You are not alone. Squats are one of the most fundamental exercises, yet they can be incredibly challenging for many people. Whether you're a beginner or someone who's been working out for years, the struggle with squats is a common experience. It's not just about strength, it's about flexibility, balance, and coordination. When you see people at the gym or in fitness classes struggling to get low in their squats, it's often due to a combination of these factors. Many people struggle with squats. It's a really common problem. But why is squatting so hard for some of us? Our modern lifestyle plays a big role. We sit for long hours. Whether it's at a desk job in front of a computer or lounging on the couch, our bodies are often in a seated position for most of the day. This lack of movement leads to tight muscles and stiff joints, making it difficult to perform squats correctly. When our hip flexors, hamstrings, and calves are tight, it restricts our range of motion. Additionally, poor posture from prolonged sitting can weaken our core and back muscles, which are essential for maintaining balance and stability during a squat. We don't move our bodies enough. This sedentary lifestyle contributes to the difficulty many people face when trying to squat. But don't worry, there's hope. With a little effort and some simple exercises, you can improve your squat and move freely again. Start by incorporating mobility exercises into your routine. Stretching your hip flexors, hamstrings, and calves can help increase your range of motion. Strengthening your core and back muscles will also provide better support and stability for your squats. With consistency and patience, you'll find that squats become easier and more effective, so don't give up. Keep working on your mobility and strength, and soon you'll be squatting like a pro. Our bodies are designed to move in all sorts of ways. Squatting is a natural movement pattern. Think about babies. They squat effortlessly. But as we grow up, we develop habits that work against our natural mobility. We sit for long periods at desks, in cars, and on couches. This constant sitting shortens our hip flexor muscles, which are the muscles at the front of your hips. When these muscles are tight, they make it hard to squat down properly. To squat well, you need good hip flexion and ankle dorsiflexion. These are fancy terms for simple movements. Hip flexion is when you bend at the hips, bringing your chest closer to your thighs. Ankle dorsiflexion is when you bring your toes closer to your shins. When you squat, both of these movements happen together. If your hips are tight or your ankles lack mobility, your squat will be limited. You might find yourself leaning forward or lifting your heels off the ground. Let's see how your body moves. Squat mobility is crucial for many daily activities and exercises. It affects how you perform in the gym, on the field, and even in your everyday life. Good squat mobility can help prevent injuries and improve your overall performance. So let's dive into some simple tests to assess your current mobility. Try these simple tests to check your hip flexion and ankle dorsiflexion. These tests will give you a clear picture of your current mobility levels and highlight areas that might need improvement. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about understanding your body and working towards better movement. For the hip flexion test, stand with your feet hip-width apart. This position provides a stable base and ensures that your body is aligned correctly. It's important to maintain this stance throughout the test to get accurate results. Can you bend forward and touch your toes without bending your knees? This movement tests the flexibility of your hamstrings and lower back. If you can reach your toes easily, it indicates good flexibility. If not, don't worry. It's just a sign that you might need to work on your flexibility. If not, your hip flexors might be tight. Tight hip flexors can limit your range of motion and affect your squat depth. It's a common issue, especially for those who sit for long periods. But the good news is, with consistent stretching and mobility exercises, you can improve this over time. For the ankle dorsiflexion test, kneel on one knee with your front foot flat on the ground. This position helps isolate the movement to your ankle, ensuring that you're testing the right area. It's a simple yet effective way to assess your ankle mobility. Can you push your knee forward so it's directly over your toes without lifting your heel? This test checks the flexibility and mobility of your ankle joint. Good ankle mobility is essential for deep squats and many other movements. If you find it challenging, it might indicate that your ankle mobility is limited. If not, your ankle mobility might be limited. Limited ankle mobility can affect your squat form and depth, making it harder to perform exercises correctly. But don't be discouraged. There are plenty of exercises and stretches that can help improve your ankle mobility over time. Don't worry if you find these tests challenging. It's completely normal to have areas that need improvement. The key is to identify them and work on them consistently. With dedication and the right exercises, you can enhance your mobility and overall performance. It just means we have some work to do. Improving mobility is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Stay motivated and keep pushing yourself. Remember, progress takes time, but with persistence, you'll see results. And that's what the next few sections are for. We'll guide you through specific exercises and routines designed to improve your squat mobility. So, stay tuned and get ready to take your fitness to the next level. Section 5. Stretch it out. The blaster pose for better hips. The first stretch we'll try is called the blaster pose. This pose is particularly effective for those who spend a lot of time sitting, as it helps to counteract the negative effects of prolonged sitting on the hips. It's fantastic for opening up your hips and improving hip flexion. By regularly practicing this pose, you can increase your range of motion and reduce the risk of hip injuries. To get started, come down to the floor on your hands and knees. This is your starting position, and it's important to ensure your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Step 1 foot forward between your hands, like you're doing a lunge. This movement helps to engage your hip flexors and prepares your body for the deeper stretch. Now, here's the important part. Pay close attention to your form to maximize the benefits of this stretch and avoid any potential strain. Make sure your front knee is directly over your ankle, forming a 90-degree angle. This alignment is crucial for protecting your knee joint and ensuring a safe stretch. Keep your back leg straight behind you, with your toes tucked under. This position helps to stretch your hip flexors and quadriceps effectively. Hold this position for a few breaths, feeling the stretch deepen with each exhale. As you hold the blaster pose, focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. This will help you relax into the stretch and enhance its effectiveness. To come out of the pose, gently bring your back knee down to the floor and return to the starting position on your hands and knees. Take a moment to notice how your hips feel before repeating the stretch on the other side. Remember, consistency is key. Incorporate the blaster pose into your regular stretching routine to maintain and improve your hip flexibility over time. With practice, you'll notice a significant difference in your hip mobility and overall comfort. That's it for the blaster pose. Keep practicing, and your hips will thank you. Section 6. Step-by-step guide, mastering the blaster pose. Once you're in the starting position, it's time to deepen the stretch. Slowly and gently, push your hips forward. You should feel the stretch in the front of your hip on the back leg. Hold this position for 30 seconds, breathing deeply throughout the stretch. After 30 seconds, switch legs and repeat on the other side. You can do this stretch a few times a day, especially after sitting for long periods. Section 7. Unleash your ankles, the runner's lunge. Now, let's move on to ankle mobility with the runner's lunge. This stretch targets your calves and improves ankle dorsiflexion. Start by standing with your feet together. Take a big step back with your right foot, keeping your left foot flat on the ground. Bend your left knee and lean forward, keeping your back straight. You should feel the stretch in your right calf. Section 8. Runner's lunge. A closer look. Here's a tip to intensify the stretch in the runner's lunge. Try placing your hands on your left thigh and gently pushing your right knee forward. Remember to keep your right heel flat on the ground. Hold this position for 30 seconds, breathing deeply, then switch legs and repeat. Section 9. Keep moving. Consistency is key. Congratulations! You've learned 2 powerful stretches to improve your squat mobility. Remember, consistency is key. Make these stretches a part of your daily routine, and you'll start to see amazing results. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be squatting with ease and moving more freely than ever before.